What's going on, everybody? This is MDENT313, and I'm back at you guys with another one. Listen, the New York Liberty picked up where they left off at. They raised the banner in New York because the New York Liberty won the championship, the WNBA championship. And listen, New York is absolutely on fire right now because the New York Liberty won the WNBA championship, and now you got the New York Knicks, shockingly, going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I do think that they'll be, I do think the Knicks will make it to the NBA Finals because I do think they'll beat Indiana in an awesome 7-game series. But listen, the New York Liberty, going back to the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx, they played one of the best 7-game series that I've seen in a long time as it regards to basketball, male or female. Man, that series was mind-blowing, man. Every game went down to the wire. I mean, you couldn't make a mistake. But let me tell you something. The New York Liberty got a squad. When you factor in Breanna Stewart, she dropped 20 and 8 today. Or was it 25 and 8? No, excuse me. She dropped 25 and 8 today. Natasha Cloud came out of nowhere and gave, 20 points? That's, kind of shocking. Because she didn't seem to score too much when she was with the Fever. Jonquel Jones did her usual thing, 17 and 8, off the glass. And they was able to do this all while Sabrina, in new school, I always mess up her name. I'm sorry, Sabrina. All while she only had 8 points. But what I want to talk about in this particular video is A'ja Wilson. Show why she's the reigning MVP of the WNBA. 31 points, 16 rebounds. She could not be dealt with today. An absolute force in the paint, in the mid-range area. A'ja Wilson can shoot the 3 if she feel like shooting the 3, but she know these ladies cannot do nothing with her in the paint. They threw some of everybody at her. Jonquel Jones, who's one of the best defenders in the WNBA, her and Alyssa Thomas, in my humble opinion, and Ephesian Collier as well. They threw, who was that? Breanna Stewart. They threw Jonquel Jones at her. I mean, they threw everything at her, and you just can't do nothing with her. She is the Michael Jordan of the WNBA. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Caitlin Clark is coming for that title. But as of right now, you can't do nothing but salute A'ja Wilson. I feel bad for the Las Vegas Aces because I think that trade sending Kelsey Plum away in exchange for Jewel Lloyd, even though Jewel Lloyd is a very, very good player, she isn't Kelsey Plum by no stretch of the imagination. And Kelsey Plum went absolutely off for the Los Angeles Sparks, and I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But I just want to highlight A'ja Wilson. Man, I want to salute her. It's always a pleasure. When you watch somebody that's that dominant, that really care about their craft, that not only care about their craft, but they are passionate about the game. I mean, she dive on the floor for loose balls. She's a tenacious defender. She's one of the better defenders in the WNBA. She's a phenomenal scorer. She's a great rebounder. She can pass as well. Her passing, is underrated. Just a beauty to watch her play. She might be one of the most dominant forces that the WNBA has seen. When you're talking about dominant forces that the WNBA has seen, you're talking about players like Maya Moore, who, in my humble opinion, is the best player to have ever graced the WNBA court, right? When you're talking about players like Elisa Leslie, when you're talking about players like Diana Taurasi, Ephesian Collier, A'ja Wilson, I believe Caitlin Clark, she's going to be a force to reckon with the next 10 to 15 years, quite assuming that, all these ladies stay healthy. My God, dude, they couldn't do nothing with her on the offensive glass, the defensive glass, the mid-range. She is a force. Man, I gotta salute her, but I don't think that they have a shot to win the WNBA championship this year. without Kelsey Plum, man. Kelsey Plum dropped 38 the other day. Well, yesterday, I should say. Not the other day, but yesterday. And it was like, man, that's going to be huge. Now, I will say this. Chelsea Gray, with the combination of Chelsea Gray, as long as she can stay healthy, and Jewel Lloyd, is like the Las Vegas Aces, they got better defensively, but they got worse offensively, right? They're going to miss what Kelsey Plum brought to that table. And I don't see this particular version of the Las Vegas Aces being able to beat Minnesota, being able to beat New York. You know, I'm talking about as far as the 7-game series. I don't see them really being able to deal with the Indiana Fever this particular season. But at the same time, when you got the reigning MVP of the league, you always have a shot, I guess. And it is going to take, like I said, it was a lot of trades this WNBA offseason. So it may take time for these young ladies to gel together. I figured they would gel together a little faster because they played on the Olympic team together, right? Jewel Lloyd did make that Olympic team. She didn't have a particular good game. You know, Chelsea Gray did. Chelsea Gray looked, solid. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go along as this WNBA season continues. But let me know what you guys think about that New York Liberty Las Vegas Aces game, man. That was a high-scoring, intense back and forth until about the fourth quarter. About New York ended up pulling away in that fourth quarter. But I just wanted to highlight Aja Wilson, and I want to talk about all the ladies who put on a great show. I'm going to do a video about Breanna Stewart, as well as I put her and Jonquel Jones, since they're on the same team. I put them two and Natasha Cloud in there. I should have done one with Kelsey Mitchell as well, but man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. The WNBA is on fire right now. Right off the bat, these ladies coming out balling. I got to do a video on Ephesian Collier because she had a hell of a game yesterday too. I would have liked to see her do more on the rebounding side of the game, but as far as scoring and defending, she did good. And she started off in foul trouble, but Aja Wilson is a force, still the best in the WNBA. And that's all I got for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.